Today we're going to be messing with one of the electric fireplaces that we got here. And we picked this up for a couple bucks, and it seems like it's in really good shape. The other owner claimed that they didn't use it a whole lot. Our plans are to take out this insert and then build like an entertainment center for the TV and everything, and kind of have this in it. So we got it home, and then I'll show you what it does. If anyone else has one of these, and if it's noisy like this, let me know in the comment section. So that works as expected. Alright. Sure is pretty. But alright, we're going to turn on the fan now, and I'll let you hear that. Alright. It blows heat nice, but it's just noisy as all hell. So we're going to pull this insert out, we're going to check the fan, we're going to clean everything. Either the bushings or bearings are going, or they just need lubed up. So we're going to try either or, but it does blow very nice heat. So everything else seems to work. But it's just making that god-awful sound. So after it cools down, it should shut off. Comes with a nifty remote. Alright, so it's off. So we're going to start pulling this apart. Make sure you unplug it. So we're going to lay it down. On this unit, right down in this corner, we have the fuse in case if that blows or pops. It's like a circuit breaker. And I will pop this camera off and I'll show you the screws that we need to remove. They're going the whole way around. They're just a Phillips head. These things are tiny. So they're just going the whole way around. But we're not going to remove those first. We're going to remove these 4 on this, and then the insert should pull right out. So we're gonna pop those out, and then get this removed. God damn it, let me get my tools together. Alright, we're gonna start removing these screws. Alright, now with those 4 removed, this insert should pop right out. So we'll do that. The insert's light, it's just the damn frame. It's so damn heavy. So we'll get the frame out of here, since we're not going to use it anyway. So, I mean, it's small, because I know it's upside down, but it's about the size of a TV pretty much. So we're going to get the back off of this, and then get to the fan. I'm sure you could just take the top off and get to the fan no problem, but I want to check everything else in here. And for something like this, if you guys have one of these laying around to toss screws in, I highly recommend it. These are tiny and they can leave your sight. Just like that one. But yeah, there's a magnet in them just to keep all your stuff in. But I figure since we're tearing this apart and gonna go through the trouble of making an entertainment center for it, I'm tearing all this apart, checking everything out, cleaning everything up. So I'll probably fast forward this part in the video so you guys aren't bored to death watching me do this. Alright, so we got the back plate off, and I'll show you what it looks like in there. You have these things. I'm going to definitely plug this thing in and turn it on with the back off, because I'm really curious on what does what. I'm sure this is on a rotisserie that spins, so you know what, we're going to plug it in right now. Okay, it's not firing up, and I'm thinking that's probably some sort of safety feature. I'm assuming. Oh, you know what? I'm a dumbass. It's because it's because it is a safety feature. It's in case if it tips over. There we go. And this is the first time I've seen this, so I'll drop this down so you guys can see. That's it. 3 LED lights and this stuff on a rotisserie. So all that seems good. So now we're going to take off the top and get to the fan. That one's stripped out. So we'll see what we can do with this one here. There we go. Alright, now this top should come off. See what's holding it on in the front. No, just push it straight out. Okay, so fan's right up in there. Not really dusty or anything, but we're going to turn it on anyways and see if we can figure out where that sound's coming from. There's a little play back and forth, but I think that's probably okay. Alright, we'll plug it in and see what the hell's going on with it. Aha. Check that out. So if you put some pressure on it, it's fine. Take your finger off and it'll start to whistle. So alright, we're gonna... Silence! So we're going to take that cap off, and I'm probably going to spray either Croil or WD-40 in it, and then see what I can do with that. I'm not sure what's beyond that rubber piece, so I'll be back. So I ended up just grabbing this back end with the needle nose pliers and pulling it out. The only thing it is my camera don't have autofocus, so I apologize for that. So what we have is, it's just like a, pretty sure it's a brass bushing. So we're going to get this all cleaned up, because I can feel that it's sticky a little bit. So we're going to clean that all up, clean up the end of the shaft on the motor in there, and then put it back together. I'm thinking Croil won't do it. I'm thinking probably some white lithium grease. So we're going to go that route. Oh, sorry I keep stopping the camera. But to get this out, you just push on the back end of it, and it'll pop right out. Pay attention to which way it goes in. The chamfered side, I don't even know if you can see that. It has a little shoulder right here. That goes to the outside towards the fan. So I just wanted to make that clear. Hey, so I figured while we're here, I just got done cleaning out the top with the vacuum cleaner. Alright. Just a long hose and this attachment here. Now, I seen that there was dust inside of this, built up on the walls and stuff, and I figured why not just clean the glass out. You were going to run into two of these on the top. They just go in like that. Same thing on the other side. Pull those out, and the glass slips right out. And you can take that out to clean everything and clean the glass up. So I figured if I'm doing this video, I'm not going to leave that part out. So, alright, so we got everything put back together. Cleaned everything up. It's relatively clean. Clean the glass. Clean the insides. So now we plugged it back in. So what we're going to do is we're going to fire this up and then see if it's straightened out. So I'll turn it back on. Now we're going to turn the fan on blowing nice heat. So I'm just wondering how many people actually replaced the fans in theirs because they were doing the same sound when it turned out to be just this brass bearing on the end. What I ended up using was automotive grease, the heavy automotive grease out of a grease gun. Same thing you'd use on your wheel bearings of your car or whatever. So yeah, just pop that out. Pulls out real easy if needle nose pliers. Pack it full of some grease, put it back in, and see if that works for you. It sure beats buying a new fan for it, because I'm sure these ain't exactly cheap. So, if this helped anybody, let me know down in the comments. Give a like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.